Black co-workers are the worst type of people to work with. So he's going to pretty much talk about how black people at the job are jealous of each other. They don't like to see you doing good. If you buy something with your hard-working money, a car, a house, they're jealous of you. They don't want you to have it. Crabs in the barrel mentality.
I remember one time a good close family member of mine bought a new car that I had to drive to work. Let's just say it was a very, very nice brand new car, brand new. And before I started driving that new car, I had at the time, both of my cars was down at the time. So I had to drive my family member car to work. I worked in a chemical plant. We basically, at the time, years ago, we used to make paints and chemicals and things like that. And in my department, I worked with nothing but black people. Now in this time, one of my managers, I had two managers, both of them were black guys. They were real cool, good people. I had no questions, no problem with both of my managers, black guys. But my co-workers, the black guys, oh hell. So many of them gave me hell about this new car that I was driving. A lot of them they got jealous before I started driving that new car to my job, which I really didn't have a choice because I didn't have a way. So I would drop off my family member, right? Drop her off to work. Then I would come to work. Then when we get off, I'd go pick my people up. I got so much hell and so much jealousy from my black coworkers, really the majority of them, outside of my two managers who didn't give me no hard time. But I had this one particular guy, very, very jealous guy. Again, he was from the projects, very jealous, want to know what's in your house, want to come over to your house. He one of them type of people. And at the time, I would let a couple of my coworkers here and there come over my house. We'll watch the football game and things like that. What ended up happening one day, I asked our mutual coworker, did the person I'm talking about now, did he ask you what's in my house? Asking questions, being nosy. Do my family members still have that car? Because at the time they closed our plant down. So a lot of us had lost touch. And I'll never forget my former coworker. He had his head down like this. He didn't even want to look me in my eye. He felt so much guilt and so much shame that he put his head down and answered me. He didn't even look me eye to eye to a man. He basically told me that this mutual coworker, been talking about me, hoping that my family member lose her car. Asking, do my people do she still have her car? Sometimes black people, yes, I'm calling out black people today. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes black people, they be hoping other black people get their shit repossessed. They be hoping they goddamn get their house taken away. Sometimes black people can be some of the worst goddamn black people to deal with on and off these jobs. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling my truth today. I don't give a fuck. Follow me, that's fine. Unfollow me, that's fine too. But I had a lot of respect for him telling me the truth. But he wouldn't tell me what's going on with that mutual coworker. I ended up cutting him off that same day after he told me that truth about our mutual coworker, right? This same guy who was very nosy and jealous, sold drugs, but went to church like he's so fucking clean, cheated on his fucking wife a number of times. out here selling drugs, but you got them coming back to work talking about, you know, how the pastor got them preach so good and shit. But I just don't understand some of these toxic black people sometimes. To me, black people are the worst people to fucking work with on these fucking jobs. Most of them, so many of them are jealous, hateful, envious. And that's why I pray every day to have my own shit where I don't have to worry about working with coworkers, especially around a lot of jealous, envious black people. But I end up cutting most of them guys off. After my people had got her new car, we probably lasted another maybe about 8 months up at that job before they closed our department down. But I'll never forget, I had like a white president, a white executive. Ain't never came back there in our department, checking on us, talking to us, asking how we doing. He went back there asking my managers who car that is in the parking lot, how they able to drive that car. You know, asking questions like I guess black people don't supposed to drive nice fucking cars and stuff. But I'll never forget it. But I do salute both of my managers. They didn't give me a hard time. The same guy I'm telling y'all about now, he was so jealous and hateful. Just full of real jealousy, just very jealous and envious. And I had to cut him off. But, you know, if you got a decent car, I advise y'all don't drive y'all nice high-end cars to these jobs. They gon' hate on you. Drive like a regular car. In my case, I didn't have no transportation. But so many of my black coworkers had hated on me, saying shit like, you know, they gonna think all of us back in this department making a lot of money, you know, just low-key hating shit. The bottom line, they didn't like the fact that I was driving a very, very nice, expensive car in the parking lot, and they felt very insecure. Very insecure. So still to this day, I cut all them guys off. But you have so many people. Let me warn y'all, do not bring coworkers to your home. Do not associate with coworkers outside of the job. Keep them coworkers at the job. And to a degree, you got to distance yourself from family too. So I advise people to live more of a private life. But I'm telling y'all, right now, this is my part for toxic, bad co-workers.